tablet a day, and what I could do with my day was limitless. I learned to play the piano in 3 days. Math became useful and fun.
I'm all in.
That is a scene from the 2011 blockbuster Limitless. Bradley Cooper starred in the story of a mysterious brain-boosting pill that allows people to use 100% of their mental functions. The movie topped the box office, bringing in more than $150 million.
Tonight, a new CBS show picks up the drama 4 years later with a struggling musician who finds the drug and all its power.
Don't move. Hands in the air.
Dumb idea? Sure. But what if you could remember every documentary you ever saw? Every trig class? Could you do the math? Could you figure out exactly where that train is going to stop? If you're positive that the driver could see you, I think you could get pretty close. 90% sure. Maybe 80%.
Jake, move! Jake McDorman and Jennifer Carpenter co-star in Limitless. Welcome to the CBS family.
Thank you.
I have to say, I've never seen a pilot like this, and I thought it was just me. And then Forbes said this: as far as broadcast pilots go, Limitless is a perfect example of how to do it right. The premiere episode is one of the most narratively efficient hours of TV to be produced this year. Wow.
All right.
Wow.
That's a pretty good way to start.
That's a great way to start. Thank
So
you,
even
guys.
your parents must be excited about this.
You know what? I've done some TV shows. I've been doing this for about 13 years, and all my mom wanted to ever see was me on the side of a bus. That's like her. That's it. I could win an Academy Award. It doesn't matter as long as I made it on the side of a bus. So I sent her a few pictures of that, and she's really excited.
And they've seen the premiere?
They saw the pilot early. I sent them a DVD, and our pilot starts. It's put together in a really clever way. So it throws you right in the middle of the action, right at the beginning of the episode. So it starts about in the middle, and then goes back to explain how you got there, and then kind of finishes at the end. And they put it in their DVD player, and we're immediately confused, and we're like, "What? Why is it in the middle? Like, how do you?"
Trying to go back.
Trying to go back. I was like, "Great, guys. I play a genius on TV. It's hereditary."
And does Bradley have a role in this at all? Not an acting role, but a...
Yeah, no, he does have an acting role.
What's his role?
He's reprising his role from the movie.
Oh.
He's back as Eddie Mora 4 years later. So we left him in the movie Limitless running for senator, and now he's a presidential hopeful. And you find out he's, been very much involved with NZT since we last saw him in the pilot, which was great. I mean, to have Bradley involved in front of the camera.
In a TV show. Because when I saw his poster, I thought, isn't that nice? And nod to Bradley. Then when he walked in, I went, whoa.
I know.
So is he going to be on a regular basis?
As much as we can wrangle Bradley Cooper.
But
he has every intention of returning. He's kind of in the pilot, it sets him up. He's a little bit like Oz. He's like the man behind the curtain. You don't quite know what his intentions are and what he wants to do with this punk kid that's a failed musician.
And Jennifer, describe your reaction when you first tried out for this role and what happened.
Well, I read the pilot, and it was sort of hard to get ahead of, which is what I admired about it. And I was, living in North Carolina and at my kitchen table.
We're in North Carolina. That's Charlie Rose Country.
Yeah, shout out for North Carolina, 3 of us.
Wilmington.
Henderson.
But I was 8.5 months pregnant, so I thought I'll just make a rinky-dink tape and I'll send it in and throw my hat in the ring. But of course, there are plenty of actresses in Hollywood that aren't pregnant and could certainly do the role, and they wouldn't have to hide their stomach. But I don't know how it happened, but I got a call that they wanted to see what my stomach really looked like. So I took a few pictures, and then all of a sudden we were moving to New York.
So you shot part of this in the late stages of your pregnancy.
I was 8.5 months pregnant in the pilot.
The whole pilot.
That's a great picture.
Is that you and Phil?
Yeah.
Well, it's called talent, Jennifer. A lot of people are looking at you saying, I remember her from Dexter. I remember her.
Yeah, it's a much happier character.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a transition from who you were in Dexter.
And censored.
Yeah, right. A lot less cussing.
So for those who haven't seen the movie, explain sort of the whole pill and knowing everything.
Okay, it's a pill, and the pill is completely fictional. It's like loosely based on modafinil and neuroenhancers that we actually have today, I guess. But NZT is a fictionalized drug, and what it does is allows you to have 100% recall of anything you've ever experienced throughout your whole life, all the way to basically your first memories ever.
Which at first glance sounds like a good thing, but
I
maybe you
thought
really
that too,
don't
Nora.
want to remember
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, and also it's you have cognitive skills too, and it's all pretty much at your disposal. But more than that, it's the side effects. The side effects are fatal. Like your brain's working on hyperdrive, so your body's catches up to you once you come down off the pill.
But in a weird way, it feels a little bit like Big Magic, with the whole theme of it, that what would happen if you got out of your own way, you know? So.
Yeah, and like I
That's
think,
a very good way to say it. Get out of your own way.
yeah, it really is. You're like able to live the best version of yourself and get out of your own way. It's really true. It's not all about intellect, It's kind of everybody who takes it, it's going to affect them differently based on their personality and their kind of God-given talents when they take it. So.
And Jennifer, your character, you play Rebecca Harris, which, by the way, is the name of my best friend growing up, which I love. But explain her role.
So she works for the FBI, and she recognizes something in Brian, and I think it is his character, the fact that he took this pill and did something for someone else, something selfless, which I think makes him unique. So to save him from a life of maybe prison, she pulls him into the FBI and has the bright idea that maybe he could become a resource for them.
She believes him when no one else does, and it makes me think that maybe there's going to be some hanky and some panky between the two of you a little bit.
No.
Am I way off base?
says, well, not everyone.
Can I take this one?
Yes.
See, I think a lot of times when you put a male and a female and to
You
sort of
just
drive a
assume
show,
that,
you
yes.
assume it. So we're going to do something different. And I think that there's more of a, I think that makes it interesting. It feels like sort of a
Yeah, we have a very
new
sibling
choice.
relationship already. Like Jennifer reminds me of my sister in so many ways. I have an older sister who just had a baby.
The older sister?
Yeah, well, okay, gosh.
Well, it's
You
fabulous.
guys are great.
So great.
It's
Yeah.
great. Continued success.
Yes.
I already
Thanks a
see
lot.
this doing great. Thank you, Jake and Jennifer. You can watch the premiere of Limitless tonight at 10, 9 Central, right here on CBS.